things happened to my family, like why all these breakages and these traumas and this divorce and like this abuse and these really bad things, all this pain and hurt and separation, and just attacks and unforgiveness. What else was there? It was just really
No, I think that's
horrible.
good water. We can't put bad water in there.
I was asking myself for the longest time, and I
When
suffered
is there gonna be
a
no more
lot
water?
under
I mean,
this.
no more water, and then we can
Like
play.
the pain was
in 1 or 2 days.
really tremendous, and I couldn't get over it. I couldn't really I couldn't get past this pain. It was just huge, and no matter what people told me, like, oh, you just have to forgive, you have to not think about it, you have to just get past it, and nothing worked. Like really none of it worked. And it was only really until I discovered past life regressions that just like really gave me an answer to everything and to it all, and I was able to finally release it and let go of the past, of the tremendously painful past, and the darkness that I felt, because like this life is an illusion, the darkness is an illusion, really, and so the light is the truth, and the love is the truth, and the understanding, the peace is the truth, the connection is the truth. Anything else is not, like, lies, and so when I went into like the past life regression about my family, I saw that because like when I was growing up, like I was really close to my dad, so like in my family we had like basically two sides, like two teams, like me and my dad, and then my mom and my sister. So like our family was already kind of split and divided into those. Yes, Eden.
I wanna go.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna go soon, baby. Yeah, so it was already at like a very young age, like throughout all this, like I always felt like closer to my dad, like we had more understanding. I was more like of his friend, and so we were really connected, and my sister was kind of friends with my mom, and like they were always hanging out together, and I was like hanging out with my dad, and he was always teaching me about science and math and all these things, and my sister was just like having fun with my mom. And so yeah, that was also kind of strange, that way. And so although things like this happen, but then during the past life regression, I went into like I asked like, my question was like, so how am I connected to my dad in the past life? And it was just very enlightening, like really interesting and just amazing what came up. I saw us like in an office, and we were working together, and like we were side by side, and we were like working comrades, like we were like colleagues, and it turned out we were Nazis, and we were putting the Jews in the concentration camps, and like so, but I was the one just kind of taking orders and just doing it, like following, like my subordinates, like my managers, and my dad was actually like enjoying it, like he was like really passionate about it and really like agreeing with it and like really wanting this, like he was like like really into it. And so that was kind of the difference between us. And but then we were also like, we were on the same team, right? Like we were both like the same background. So then when we we were put in this family, like it all came back to us, like this karma, like my mom and my sister, like just so much damage, so much bad karma came back on us, so much punishment and unintentional. They don't even know that they were doing that or why they were doing it. They were just paying us back for all this pain and this hurt that they received from us in the past life. So they really did a wonderful job paying us back of all the suffering that that we caused them, although we were just following the rules, or I was just following the rules. And then this life, I swore I hated bosses, I hated managers, I hated to be under any kind of like authority. Like I always just wanted to be like independent worker, like my own, do my own thing. Like I hated like having any kind of authority. So yeah, so well understood. I get it. I got it. Just like, and it released everything. Like all the times that like people told me like, oh, you need to forgive your dad, you need to forgive your mom, you need to forgive your sister, you need to forgive so and so, like all of them, like I just couldn't do it. I would just like always say like, yeah, but they didn't say sorry, they didn't recognize that I was hurting, or they didn't see my pain, they didn't see my suffering, they didn't feel my suffering. Like why should I forgive when they're not even recognizing it? Like I know I'm hurting, I know I'm in pain, but like I don't know how to forgive. And it was only now when like I was able to release all of it, because I saw it like it's unintentional, it's all unconscious, but the soul remembers, the soul suffers, the soul carries it until completion, until it's released, until it's like the accounting has been done, really, like until it's all transformed. So like the transformation needs to take place, and transmutation, and like bringing new love, bringing new life, bringing new joy, bringing just starting all over and fresh and clean, like wiping the slate clean.